Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to my video, and today I would like to present to you my introduction, which is about the cons of the internet. First of all, my name is Ahmad Al-Kazwini bin Ismail from IC 2103 B1. And firstly, I would like to thank my lecturer Teech for giving me the opportunity to talk about my introduction, which is the cons of the internet. Nowadays, internet has been one of the most important things in our daily life. This is because during the COVID-19 situation, we cannot do our job or our things like we used to be because of the need of the social distancing. So, internet has become one of our most important or essential things to our daily life. Although the internet have many advantages, have many good things that can help to ease many people in their works, but there is also cons or bad thing about the internet that we must be aware. The first thing that I would like to talk about the cons of the internet is the internet addiction. Internet addiction has been one of the problems that have been linger around many people, especially in Malaysia. Based on the Bandcap 2019 research, the average number of people who have spent their time on the internet have been recorded, which is about 6 hours and 30 minutes, which means that people spend a lot of time on the internet alone, either doing their business or buying their daily needs or doing anything else. This is because for workers, they need to find data and information to do for their work. Meanwhile, for the normal people like us, especially housewives, they tend to shop online. These things are not a bad thing, but can be if they do it aggressively without control. For example, if the housewife being like over purchase online stuff, it can bring a lot of things such as bankruptcy. So it is important to manage our time wisely when surfing the internet. The next cons that I would like to talk about is the cyberbullying. Cyberbullying has been one of the most controversial things that already happened, not only in Malaysia but all across the world. And to be honest, Malaysia has been amongst the top country regarding the cyberbullies, which have been located in 6th place among 28 countries about cyberbullying. Meanwhile, in Southeast Asia, Malaysia sits in the 2nd place behind India about cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is a really important thing that we must take note, we must be aware of. This is because cyberbullying can take people's life. In the news, we see many people have taken their own life because of cyberbullying. So we need to be aware, we need to find ways in order to control our children and ourselves from doing cyberbullying. So the government as well as us needs to find a solution in order to prevent people from doing cyberbullying, because cyberbullying can destroy life, can make people feel depressed, can make people lose their job, and can make people commit suicide. And then the last cons that I would like to talk is about the internet is about identity theft. What is identity theft? Identity theft is when people using your data, your personal data, to buy their own things illegally without your mutual consent, without your consent. This regularly happens not only in Malaysia but across the world. Plus, according to Cybersecurity Malaysia, there have been 2,428 cases of cybercrime that have been reported between January and April in 2017, which is a huge increase from the 2015, which is about 20%. From this, we can see that the identity theft problem, is also one of the most important thing that we need to take care of. This is because if these problems are not being taken care of, many people will suffer. It is because when the hacker stole our identity, they will buy things that they need but we are not needed, and they buy not cheap stuff, they buy expensive stuff, which will lead us to be bankrupt, which will lead us to lose our saving, and we will also make us to being in a trouble. For example, if the hacker bought many things and until we bankrupt, and they bought more, which will cause us to being a loaner with the bank, which will make our life harder because we don't have money and we have our money stolen from us, and we have to pay money for the bank because of the purchase that we do not do. So it is important for us and our government in order to solve this problem as soon as possible. So that's all that I would like to talk about the cons of the internet. Thank you for lending me your ears and your time for listening to my video. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.